A bonus tip, you can actually buy this baby weaning essential items as a package. Baby weaning happens mostly when babies turn 6 months old. It usually happens after 6 months exclusive breastfeeding. But as you know, this is not usually the case, as some babies are introduced to food even as early as 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. There are some essential items that you should have to make this journey of transition so easy for you and the baby. Today, I'm going to take you through the essential items that you should have when you introduce food or when you start weaning your baby. My name is Priska. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please take a second and click on the subscribe button down below and join me in growing my YouTube channel. The first item on my list today is a baby weaning bowl. This is a bowl that you use to keep food so that you can be able to feed the baby. In front of me today, I have like 4 types of plates that you can opt to use on this journey. The first one is this type of plate, a melamine plate. You can choose to use this to feed your baby. That's one. Another one is just like a simple plastic plate that you can use to feed your baby. A third one, you see this that comes with a spoon and it has a silicone base. When you put this on a surface, because of this silicone at the bottom, this cannot be able to move. When you place it on the table like this, I don't know if it's visible, let me put my tea away like this. When you put it like this on a table, you cannot be able to remove it unless you use extra force. This is a good one also. It comes with a spoon. It's the last one on the baby bowls or the bowl to feed is this silicone. It comes with its own spoon. So beautiful. It's a silicone type of plate. This one at the base has something like a suction. When you put it on a table or on any surface, it cannot be able to move. It's clear. You see the base. So the two of them, this and this, they have the same kind of base. That's our first essential item. The second item, which it's obvious, is a baby feeding spoon. Here I have like 4 types. This is just like a simple plastic one. Some people choose to use this. You see this, the plastic one? I love this one. You see this one? This is my favorite spoon for the baby, but this is my favorite. Then this comes with the silicone plate I had shown you. It comes as a pair. This is a silicone spoon, but I find it so thick. But it's also a good one, though it's kind of thick. I have another one here, but I discourage this one. You see this? See, too big, and then it can cause a lot of damage on the baby sensitive gums. It's a stainless steel spoon. I see some people using this, but I would not recommend this. I'd rather you choose either of these ones because it's easy on the baby's gums. That is our second baby essential item that we are going to mention today. Another item that is very important for you to have as you're weaning your baby is the baby feeding bottles. When you're starting off the journey to introduction of weaning to your baby, you will need bottles so that you can be able to feed your baby maybe expressed breast milk, or for mothers who are using a formula, they can be able to use these bottles. There are several types of feeding bottles that you can give to your baby. Today I'm just going to show you 2 that this one This was I feel it was the best to start with. And then we have another one here. See this one? Just a minute so that you can be able to see it properly. In the market, there are 1,001 type of bottles. You see this one? It's slightly different from the one I've shown you, but they are very necessary. Baby weaning comes in various forms for different people. Some people prefer mashing their baby's food directly. Others prefer to start with blended food, then they transit to mashing. If you are the type of mom who prefers mashing your baby's food directly or after some time, you need a baby food masher, and this is it. It comes like this. This is like a set. This is the masher, and this is the plate. You just place the baby's food over here, and then you mash. And then you mash, and your baby is good to go. If you cannot be able to get a masher like this, you don't need to worry. You can actually use a fork, just a simple fork like this, on a plate like this. Put the baby's food on a plate and use this fork. It does a perfect job. And then you just mash, 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 and you feed the baby. Both of them give us a very good end result, which is having your baby's food mashed. So if you use this, or if you use this, as I've said, we are all good to go. As I've said before, some people prefer to blend their baby's food as an introduction, and they slowly transit to mashed foods before they introduce them to full solid food. And for that reason, for you to be able to blend, you will need a blender. There are very many different types of blenders in the market. I'm sure you've seen those small blenders that you can use to put baby's food and you blend. But today I'm going to show you this that I used to blend the baby's food, this one. So for this, you just put the baby's food inside, plug it into any power source, and it does the work. In no minute, you'll have your baby's blended food. So what I can say about this is that you can use it maybe 6 and 7 months, and then, or maybe for a month, and then you slowly transit to mashed food. I understand that if you leave your baby to get used to blended food for so long, it will be very difficult to introduce any other type of food. The baby will be used to just the swallowing, because it makes the food so soft. The texture is so soft. And if you use it for a long time, the baby might resist to adapt to any other type of food. So use this for a short time as you move into mashing and then to other stages of baby feeding. Another very essential item that you should be able to have on your kit for baby weaning is this silicone baby feeder. You see, if you don't want to be using a spoon and a plate, this comes in handy. Let me open it so that you can be able to see well. See? So just place the baby's food inside here, and then you just squeeze. The mouth comes with a silicone spoon. It's attached. So if possible, get yourself one and you'll be able to enjoy it. I like it myself. It has made my journey so easy. When you just place it on a surface, maybe you have water you want to give the baby, or porridge, or any other type of food, it cannot easily fall, and it's good for babies. Another very essential item on this journey of baby weaning is this. This is a baby fruit pacifier. You see how it looks? Let me open it so that you can be able to see it. See? That's 2 holes over here. That's 2 tiny holes. Hope my camera is doing me justice. You see, yeah. I think now that's clear. So what you do with this, you just open this part like this. Let me put it so that you get it clear, like this. You open here, like this. Now open. You put the fruit, maybe watermelon, citrus fruit, any type of fruit that you like. Just throw it here. Close it like this. What it does, the fruit that is inside here, the baby can be able to take it in slowly without you worrying about the baby choking, as what will be coming out is just the liquid or the fruit juice from the fruit that the baby is going to get from here. This is also very important when the baby is teething, when they are starting to have teeth. When you put some fruit inside and then you put it in the freezer and you give the baby, it relieves the pain that babies get when they are teething. So if you get this in your collection, it will be an added advantage on this journey of weaning. Another very important item is the bib. If you don't want to soil the baby's clothes, there is that bib that you put on the neck. The first one that I'm going to show you on this is this simple one. This bib, the simple ones. This is a material type of bib. It's made of cloth. See? Another type of bib that I can speak about today is this silicone type of bib. For those people who don't like washing, this is a very good one. This just tie it at the back of the baby's, like the other one. You see, it has even like a place where when the food spills, it collects here. You see? These are just the varieties. Just showing you. Very good one. So this is where you tie. You see? Another one is here. That's the same thing. I'm just showing you different colors for the same thing. The others which are like aprons that you make the baby wear, and after they finish, you just remove it and you clean it. But for today, I was able to show you the silicone type and the material type of bib for baby. Another thing that goes hand in hand, and it's a very essential item in this weaning journey, is just a simple washcloth. This is an item that you use to wipe the baby's mouth after feeding or during feeding. If they soil themselves on the face, you can be able to use this washcloth to clean their faces. As simple as that. It's an essential item as well. And as I said, it goes hand in hand with the bib. So you can call them baby liners, baby reusable wipes, and the rest. Of course, you use this with water. Another very important and essential item in baby weaning is a food warmer. This is it. The food warmer. It keeps baby's food warm. Just open here like this. There's compartments inside. See? There's compartments. So for example, it's this bottle. Just put it here. And then bottle B, you put it here. And you close it. A cute food warmer for the baby. I like it when I'm traveling and I have to carry baby's food. So when you're ready to feed the baby, just open it, you remove the food, and you feed the baby. It's a very essential item that you can use to warm the baby's food. It comes in very many colors, and you can be able to choose from a variety of them, and you're good to go when you want to warm baby's food on transit. This is a sippy cup, another very essential item in baby weaning. With this, the baby just sips from this and they are good to go. Most times it's used when you want to give baby maybe water, milk, juice, maybe you've blended some juice and you want to give the baby. These sippy cups are very important. Mine is a silicone type of cup. I also have a plastic one I'm not able to show you. So invest in one or two of these so that you can have it easy on this journey. When you don't want the baby to use a baby bottle, you can alternate with this. It's very important. Another very essential item if you're weaning your baby, especially baby-led weaning, is for you to have this type of plate. You see this plate with compartments, you see? You can actually put some food here, a different kind of food here, and another type of food here. And then you monitor from what you've put here, you can be able to monitor what the baby wants. I'm not an expert in this field of baby-led weaning and the rest, but if you're practicing baby-led weaning, please have this so that you can be able to put several kinds of different types of food on the same plate and the baby gets to choose what they want. You remember the feeding bottles and the bowls that I had shown you that has a suction as a base. So this is another one. I'm sure there are other types of plates of the same kind that has compartments. Please have this in your collection to make this journey easy for you. Another very essential item is a hot water flask. This is a very essential item, especially when you're in the house and you don't want to be boiling water every other time. You can maybe boil water periodically and keep it in a hot water flask. So that anytime you need to prepare food for the baby, you want to give your baby water, you want to prepare for those who are giving their baby formula, you just get it from the flask and you proceed to feed the baby. Also, when you're going on a journey, this will come in handy, as you can be able to carry hot water that you will be able to use. In addition to this, add a food flask. A food flask will enable you carry food for the baby when you're not home. For example, you've gone to the hospital, you're going to run some errands, and maybe in these errands you're supposed to go with the baby. Ensure that you invest and buy a baby food flask so that you can be able to be carrying the baby's food wherever you go. So that you avoid giving baby foods that have been cooked in restaurants and hotels or in other places that you cannot authenticate the quality of the food. If you have with you a food flask and a hot water flask, you will be able to go wherever you want to go, feed your baby and come back, and the baby will be perfectly okay. So have this in your list of weaning items for baby. Another essential item is a baby care kit. Or essentially, when you have a baby, this baby care kit that you really need to have. Let me open this and then we see what is inside. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. The first item that caught my eye is this thermometer. There's a lot of things for the baby. You see, this is actually a toothbrush. It's inside the kit. Just put your finger inside like this and use to brush the baby's, maybe the gums. Like this, maybe you want to shave the baby or cut something on baby's clothes. When the baby is having a cold, have you noticed that babies who are breastfeeding rarely get sick? There are some kids who, as soon as you start introducing food, they start getting cold, flu, and the rest. But when you're breastfeeding a baby, they rarely get sick. I don't know. The science behind it. Maybe a doctor can try to explain to us. I'm not a doctor myself. Maybe a doctor can assist us or anyone with the experience. So this you use on the baby's nose when they have a cold or flu. When you want to see the baby's hair, this. See, comes to the light. See, so just can be able to see the baby's ear and nose. Very good item on the kids. Of course, nail cutter for the baby. Also brushing baby's hair. You see, I love this kit. It has everything that you might need for a baby, all under one roof. Another very essential item is a baby feeding chair that you use to feed the baby. Most babies don't sit still, and if you don't have a baby feeding chair, you will have to be very patient as the baby will be all over the place. But if you have a baby feeding chair, you can be able to put the baby inside the feeding chair. They will not be able to move, and it will make your journey or your weaning journey so easy. You know, weaning is not easy. Let's say it as it is. It's not an easy journey. And if you can have anything that can make your journey easy, why not use it? Some people might not see it as necessary, but I feel it's very necessary as it will make your work easier. The baby will be able to get used to a routine. The baby will be knowing in his head that when it's time to feed, sit still on this place, I feed, and when I'm done, I can do my other things. It brings discipline even in the child. Like when the other people are sitting on a dining table, the baby can sit on a feeding chair and they get used to it. They get to learn one or two things. But as I say, it's optional, but it's a very necessary item to have when you're weaning your baby. Let me know. Do you feel a feeding chair is necessary? The last thing on my list today, I know there are very many things, but on my list today, the last thing that I'm going to talk about today as part of essential items when weaning baby is to have this kind of balls. So you might ask yourself, what is the need of such a big bowl for baby? Of course, you cannot put a baby's food inside here. It's too big. But this is very important. You know why? There are some babies who take even 2 hours to feed. You will use this bowl to warm baby's food. You know how? Take warm water, pour it inside here, take the food inside the bowl. The food is here. Take the food inside the bowl, put it inside this bigger bowl, and you will be able to maintain the food temperature for the baby so that you don't give your baby cold food. I know many people know this hack. Even if the baby takes too long to feed, have some warm water in our flask. Remember the flask we spoke about? Have some warm water on the flask. So as you're feeding the baby, you can be replacing the water in the bigger bowl and your baby's food will be warm throughout the feeding journey. For me, I call this warming on the go. You warm as you feed the baby. You warm as you feed the baby. This is a bonus tip. You can actually buy these baby weaning essential items as a package. For example, let me show you the things that I bought as a package. They came together. You see this bowl? One I'd shown you the bowl. This plate with compartments and this fork. It's a very good fork for the babies because it's not sharp. It's silicone. All this that I'm showing you is made of silicone, like this, with compartments. This is you remember the beep, the silicone beep that we spoke about for those who don't like washing. This one, this all comes as a set, and this Sippy Cup. All these are made of silicone. I feel it's economical if you want to buy all under one roof. You can just walk into any baby shop near you and you ask for this package. There are some baby shops that sell even bigger packages than this, all in one go or under one package. We have come to an end of another interesting and educative vlog. Today we have learned on various items or essential items that we should have when we want to wean our babies. For first time mom, you might find it very difficult, or you might be wondering, what will I be using to wean my baby? But today I've made that easy for you, and I've given you a sample of what you should have. I'm sure there are other items that you might need on this journey. If you have not subscribed, please take a minute and click on the subscribe button down below and join me in growing my YouTube channel. See you on our next vlog. Bye.